everyone, this is Vasudha.
This is Kevin.
And we are now going to watch a movie called Rocketry. And that's going to get released in lots of language. English, Hindi, Tamil, whatnot.
Oh.
I don't know. So I'm going to kind of play all the trailers, but probably we would mix it and make it like one trailer for audience to watch.
Okay.
This is English, so you don't need subtitle. Yes.
No. Yeah.
I hope all this grand preparation is worth the outcome.
If you think this is such a futile exercise, why are you even here?
I'm here because what happened to me should never happen to anybody else in this country. Sir, it's such an honor to meet you.
Oh, it's an honor to meet you too, Nambi.
You know what this guy first said when he landed on the moon?
One small step for man, one giant leap.
No.
What he actually said was, "Holy shit! How the hell do I get back?"
We need to use these rockets to launch satellites commercially. What they're asking for is impossible. In the years to come, every nation will be vying for this trillion-dollar market.
This is NASA, Mr. Nambi. The most covered plane route for any scientist worth his salt. I trust you understand what an honor this is.
They're trying to poach my best man again.
Start training your replacements from tomorrow.
Sir, I can't do that. I don't have the time. If you don't like the way I'm working, then I'm happy to resign right away.
Getting a NASA fellowship in 3 months is pretty big by itself. You must be the real deal, Nambi.
Sir, everybody thinks the engine failed because of me, but the truth of the matter is I failed because of you. Give us the hydraulic plant and all the equipment.
What you're asking for is £400 million worth of equipment.
I know as a nation we can't afford to pay you a dime, but we'll forever be indebted to you. Can you promise that the engines will be delivered on time?
I cannot promise that we will even be alive 2 hours later. Could humanity have been better served if you worked at NASA? There should be a photograph of you in the Oxford Dictionary, right next to the definition of the word patriotism.
You cannot betray this country. Tell me what needs to be done to get you out of here, to right this wrong. This country may have given up on the likes of me, but I cannot and will not give up on them. I'm not here to get a character certification from you guys, nor am I here to win a popularity contest. We are here on a mission.
It's time for you to take us to the top.
What do you take me for? I'm a rocket scientist.
Wow.
How many people like me? How many, Mr. Han? Fools who've been victims of their own patriotism. I will fight.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. I think the character we saw, the Shah Rukh Khan playing, is what played by Surya in Tamil. So.
இந்த இன்டர்வியூனால எந்த பலனும் இல்லைன்னு நினைச்சீங்கன்னா நீங்க எதுக்காக வந்தீங்க?
நான் ஏன் வந்தேனா? எனக்கு நடந்தது மறுபடியும் இந்த நாட்டில் வேற யாருக்கும் நடக்கக்கூடாது.
ஒரு நாயை அடிச்சு கொள்ளணும் முடிவு பண்ணிட்டா அதுக்கு வெறி நாயின்னு பட்டம் கொடுத்தா போதும். அதே மாதிரி ஒரு மனுஷனை தலை தூக்க முடியாத அளவுக்கு அடிச்சு கொள்ளணும்னா அவனுக்கு தேச துரோகிங்கிற பட்டம் கொடுத்தா மட்டும் போதும்.
Yeah, so this is releasing in Hindi, Tamil. It's actually simultaneously shot in Hindi, Tamil and English. And will be also released in Telugu, Malayalam and Kannada languages. So it's about Nambi Narayanan, who was a real rocketeer, who's graduated at Princeton University and worked as a scientist, and he was falsely charged.
Oh, really?
Yes.
With espionage.
What is espionage?
Meaning that maybe you were working for another government. Say, for instance, he was Indian and he was stealing secrets for the United States.
Got you.
Yeah.
So he was falsely accused of that.
Yeah. Wow.
So this movie is about him. I'm not sure if that false accusation was ever got cleared in the real life.
Oh.
Let me know in comments if it is just coming out through this movie or like if it is
Happened.
Yeah, happened. And yeah, so I think
I haven't heard of this story though.
Right. So yeah, he worked. Yeah, I like some of the shots. The starting itself was hilarious, nice. Like where he was having the conversation with the guy who went to moon, and like that was funny. But then, oh god, these shots of him getting hit and like. So even I kind of have some blur memory of like R. Madhavan, who's the actor in this portraying the Nambi Narayanan character. He did talk about, so he had a conversation with the real person. He's still alive. So he had a conversation with him and he was like, the lot of information what we got from him, what happened in reality is even more cruel. Like they have to make it much more fiction where like, you know,
because it'd be too much.
Yeah, because it was too much.
Almost like wouldn't be real.
Real, right? So that's what I always say when we watch a movie and think some stories where like some butterfly effect scenes or something, we think like, no, that's not going to happen in real life. But in real life, surprisingly, a lot of things happen.
Could
even
be worse.
A lot worse. And lots of magical moments and surprise in real life too. So yeah, I think they had this engine failed, and I like the scene where he was talking about also to provide some hydraulic and like, you know, we would be forever in debt to the nation. But yeah, we would need this equipment. We can't afford this, but we need this to do this.
Oh yeah. So stealing some state secrets. So was he? So I take it he was working for the Indian government,
right?
So he was trained at Princeton in the United States. So maybe that's what they were accusing, that he was stealing things from India, maybe to, I don't know. I'm saying the U.S. I don't know.
Yeah, I do not know either on that, but
falsely, obviously.
Falsely accused, obviously.
Let me clear that
so
up.
Yes. So yeah, that's another thing when. So in developing countries, that's another problem where like not everyone are in the mindset of really supporting and improving some talent. They try to stop someone from growing, like even though their knowledge is actually going to benefit us.
Hold them down.
Yeah, hold them down. So, I mean, it actually happens everywhere. I wouldn't say just in developing country, but when... Yeah, that's why it's difficult.
It's like the ruling class wants to keep the poor down. They don't want them to learn. That's always been the struggle, because the more knowledge you give someone, the more successful they can be. But like capitalism works when you can exploit labor. I mean, that's just the way it is.
Yes, they don't want the labor to become the leader. So they try to suppress as much as possible.
Absolutely.
So sometimes it goes out of hand where like they end up accused wrongly.
Yeah.
To
make a point. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or someone doesn't like them because they're exposing something else. So, the retaliation is...
Jealousy.
Yeah.
Like, how can he become a Rocketeer?
Because he's smarter than you.
He's smarter than you.
That's how he does it.
Right. So, yeah, it's amazing that he took a time to learn about this person and try to portray as much as possible. And I even like the poster where he had the real person face merged into his face and like the fingerprint of this person is like this person exists, like, you know. So yeah, it's amazing. Looking forward to that. Thank you guys for sharing this information. And this is Vasudha signing off from Walkie Reactions. If you're new to our channel, do not forget to subscribe to our channel.
That bell icon. This is Kevin. Till next time. Bye-bye.